Welcome to Digging with Deej. It's Pull Tab Pam and I are out on a mission to do a series of videos about different beaches in the Thumb area south to Port Huron. And we're going to review these beaches and see which are the best for rock hunting. So, see you at the first beach. Okay, we are at Stevens Beach, and it's in the village of Forestville. Little itty bitty beach. No restrooms, no playgrounds. Not really much places to park, a few. So let's see what we can find for rocks. You cannot pull your boat up on shore here, or your jet ski. You know, come in from somewhere on the lake and do that, it looks like. And no animals are allowed on the beach. There's less big rocks in the water if somebody wanted to swim, but you swim at your own risk here. So it's a short beach. See, you gotta stay in line with that. You can't go past that to here. The other side, they had to put concrete down to stop the erosion. But as you can see, there's rocks here, not a whole lot. The shoreline, there's a lot of smaller rocks. And then in the water, smaller, not huge rocks. But you will be surprised when I show you what we found. So this is a sampling of what we found at the beach. You've got fossils with crinoids in them. All different kinds of fossils. You've got Petoskey stones. You've got an assortment of granites. This is a Charlevoix stone with the tiny cells. There were quite a few Petoskey stones here. And then an assortment of different types of quartz and quartzite. And there's another shell there. So that's an assortment of what you could find. This is mudstone. Can you spray that again?
Yeah.
That's mudstone. Banded mudstone. That's another. But there's a lot to choose from at this beach. So, you know, just because the beach is small doesn't mean it's not going to be a good beach. Okay, we have arrived at Delaware Park Beach. It's a good sized parking area. There is one porta potty, which I just used. It was clean. It did not smell. Now this beach changes every time Pam and I come to it. Every single time it changes. And this is a longer beach than it appears. You can walk a ways down this beach. It's got bigger size rocks. I have even found a chain coral here. So, and that is a river that's coming out, and it's looks to be even deeper than it was the last time we were here. Somebody's written something with rocks. Jesus. Now always remember, you are allowed 25 pounds of rocks collected on Michigan beaches a year. No more than 25 pounds per person per year. So let's see what we can find.
It is illegal to rock hunt at national parks.
I love this spot because there's so many rocks in the water without waves. I mean, very slight waves. It probably would be helpful to have water shoes. From this little sandbar I'm walking on. There's rocks on that side. There's rocks on this side with silt on them. And you can go beyond those people even down there at the corner. At the point there. The beach goes on a long ways. It's one of my favorite beaches to come to. Speak of the devil, what is that? Well, it's kind of an open cell, wore out Petoskey stone. But it's Petoskey stone all the same. These are our finds from Delaware Beach. And that. We've got banded gneiss. We got mudstone, 2 different colors of mudstone. Different fossils. This is death plate fossil. It's a section of the bottom of the seafloor. Chert, a gray chert. Then we've got some Petoskey stones. Beach glass. Quartz, quartzite. This is different types of granite. This is a nodule, a prehistoric mud nodule, a piece of it. When it has the white calcite lightning bolts in it, it's called lightning stone. And then this is a really cool fossil with crinoids in it. So this is a sample of what you are going to find at Delaware Beach. And I have found chain coral there. Pam and I are sitting at a picnic table eating our lunch. And shortly we're going to go down to the beach. Okay, we are at 4 Mile Scenic Turnout. And they have picnic tables. There's history up there on the sign there. And then at the opposite end of the parking is the restrooms. And I believe they are vault toilets, but they're usually really clean. And then we have paved sidewalk to go down to the beach. And the stairs down to the beach. Look at the water line. Erosion cutting into sand. Right there. There's a stream coming out into Lake Huron. The beach goes all the way down there. And down there. So this beach is kind of hot and cold. We never know how it's going to be. It's kind of small rocks this time. Onshore and in the surf. Small to medium. Not too many large rocks. But great place to come. If you want to lay in the beach, all along the coast of Lake Huron, there's going to be rocks. So swimmers, wear water shoes. I'll warn you. You're going to get a workout climbing them stairs. Going down isn't bad, but coming up, whoo. This is a sampling from 4 Mile Scenic Turnout. You've got some different kinds of chert. This is chert with some quartz attached to it. There's a fossil, quite a few fossils at this beach. That's part of a death plate fossil, part of a coral fossil. So we got lots of fossils there. We did find 3 very small Petoskey stones, beach glass. That's like a sideways Petoskey. That's crinoids in that. And another fossil. Lots of fossils there. Some quartz and quartzite, even a purple one. Some granites. And the beginnings of a pudding stone. So there was a good selection there as well. Pam and I are at the village of Port Sanilac North Beach Park. And it's pretty cool. We got some good, decent parking here. It is a small, narrow park, but I've heard there are some cool rocks here. But you've got your vintage playground, which is pretty cool. They don't make slides like that anymore. They do have a pavilion, they have a porta potty. I'll let you know if it's clean. And they have sidewalk down to the beach. They have barbecues, and the restrooms were very clean. Or the porta potty was. And a little boardwalk down, and I just stepped on a sharp rock. That hurt. I'm barefoot. I'm getting off on the sand. You're gonna have to, ooh, there are rocks here. It's a very narrow beach. There's private property on both sides. But look at all the rocks we got to choose from. Beautiful green rock. And I do not believe that's slag. I think it's green quartz. And I already found Petoskey stone in the dry. I got it wet so you can see it. They're here. This is the first time we've ever been to this beach. And I love it. There are so many rocks to choose from here in the water, but especially the dry. This would be the perfect beach to come to after a rain. Found several Petoskey stones, unikite, a little bit of everything, fossils galore. Okay, these are an assortment of rocks that we found at the village of Port Sanilac, North Beach. And some of them, I don't know what they are, but there was such a great assortment there. It was beautiful. So, I'm not sure what this is, but it's fossilized. So there were lots of fossils, several fossils there. There's a quartz fossil there. More fossils. There's a teeny tiny one. I found this beautiful mint green color rock. It does not appear to be slag, glass slag. More of a quartz type, but what a brilliant color. This, I thought Omar rocks were normally black. If anybody can let me know, is this considered an Omar? It's not black, it's more of a slate gray, but it's got a hole in it. We did find some Petoskey stones, some jasper. This, I'm not sure what it is. I think it's a mixture of basalt and some other rocks, but when dry, it sparkles because it has mica in it. Banded mudstone, different types of granite with quartz inclusions, basalt, a perfectly round basalt pebble, different types of quartz and quartzite, and a teeny tiny beginnings of a pudding stone, and beach glass in China. So that's an assortment of what you can find at that beach. So I hope you found this series of videos helpful. We have more episodes, so stay tuned for the next batch of beaches that we visit and evaluate.
There's no guarantee that you will find the rocks like what we found, but there's a really good possibility that you will. So don't give up. Just keep looking. You'll find them.
So we're hoping that this will be helpful to Michiganders that are going to start the hobby of rock hunting, or for people traveling to Michigan to visit Michigan, to give you some ideas of some places you can go, whether they're free, whether you need a Michigan passport to go. So we will see you soon on the next adventure.